musical Finding Neverland is inspired by the 1998 play The Man Who Was Peter Pan and the Oscar-winning movie of the same name. The musical played on Broadway for 17 months.
Now the road production has hit the Overture Theater stage. Our own Peter Pan, Michael Bruno, goes backstage of Finding Neverland.
The doctor could save only just one life. Pain and from misery, that's what I want to be. I would sail all around the world alive, but discovery, that is the life for me. If I could write every single day, I would write all my cares away. I'd be leading a different life, a wonderful life.
There's 6 boys. Each of us play 2 or 3 parts. I play 3 parts. I play George, Peter, and Jack. And during the rehearsal process, trying to learn all 3 parts was kind of difficult because one day, as soon as you think you have one part down and you know all the lines and you have all the blocking, the next day you're doing a different part and it's completely different.
What you wanna be.
Did you have to learn how to play the ukulele?
I did have to learn how to play the ukulele. The first 3 weeks of rehearsal was a lot of repetition of just going through the music and the song and learning all the chords and trying to play them without looking, and also having fun during the song because it's kind of a cheering up song for Peter.
I noticed that there's a lot of choreography in the show as well. So how difficult is that to think, okay, well, I'm playing this part, so I have to do this dance move in this part of the stage, then all of a sudden I have to play this kid doing that dance move on that side of the stage.
It is very difficult, especially in the dinner party scene. There's a 20 to 30 second dance break in the middle of it, and each of the parts has relatively the same movement, yet it's either flip-flopped or reversed or facing a different way or with a different person. So that also contributes to the trying to learn different parts.
Did you always want to be in musical theater? Was that like a dream of yours for like years and years and years?
I actually started doing musical theater when I was 6 or 7. So through those 7 years, I loved musical theater. I loved the thought of singing and pretending to be someone else and having that mindset of I'm not myself anymore and I just get to portray this role of a different character.
Once the tour is over with this one, do you think you're going to audition for another tour, or will you go back to school and just kind of leave the normal life of a kid?
There is a possibility that at the end of the tour, they could add another 4 months to the contract, or after I end the tour, they could ask me to be on another tour or show. But I do plan on just kind of staying in normal school and living a normal life. At my age, there's not really any other parts for me to play with, like going through the voice change and growing. It's just kind of that stage where there's not really many parts that you can play right now. So it'll be a nice break of theater after this.
That is an impressive young man.
And he's from Manitowoc?
He is from Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Impressive, Ethan. He's just a wonderful little kid. A little kid. He's like a 30-year-old trapped in a 14-year-old body.
How do you get cast in this?
He sent in his audition tape. His parents had actually taken him to see the show in New York, and they took a picture of him behind the marquee. And a year to the day that he took the picture, he got the casting call to come back, and he was cast in the road show.
Oh, that's amazing.
Really serendipitous that they had seen the show, and then he was the first kid in his family to get to the road show.
Play 3 different roles. Wow.
Yeah, he actually plays 3 different roles, 3 different kids in the show. They alternate with the kids in there.
All right, it's at the Overture Center, Finding Neverland through Sunday. Go to overture.org for showtimes and ticket information. And next week?
Next week, it's Heisenberg at Forward Theater at the Overture.
Quantum physics.
Yes, a musical. A musical, a little lighthearted musical.